Following the death of Charlie Kirk last week, Democratic Representative Seth Moulton came out and called on Donald Trump to do what all of the other Democrats, including former Democratic presidents, had already done. And that was a simple act of condemn political violence. Not just on the right, not just on the left, not just in the middle, but just a blanket condemnation of political violence. Basically, try to bring the country together. Try to cool down the temperature so that more atrocities do not happen. And of course, Donald Trump went the complete opposite direction and turned the thermostat all the way up to high. Turned that heat up as high as it could go and let that fire burn. That's what Donald Trump did. And as a result of Democratic Representative Seth Moulton, basically being humane and saying, Trump, could you please condemn political violence. Moulton has, of course, been now inundated with death threats. Here's a statement that his office put out the other day. My office has received an extraordinary number of violent and graphic death threats yesterday and today from right-wing individuals online and over the phone, directed toward me, my family, and my staff, after I pointed out the simple fact that President Trump should join House Speaker Mike Johnson and other level-headed Republicans in condemning political violence, not inciting it further. It should be very easy for everybody to do that, just as I and many other Democrats condemn violence by the left. Which, of course, violence by the left, statistically, you're actually more likely to find voter fraud than you are to find violence from the left. Of the mass killings in the United States over the last 15 years, a couple dozen, I think maybe 22, not even 24, have been committed by people that were verified to have been on the left. Several hundred, well over 300, have been committed by people verified to be on the right. This is not even a comparison. Okay? It's not even questionable. You can't argue with the facts, folks. I mean, as Ben Shapiro says, facts don't care about your feelings. The right is more violent. They're more than 10 times more violent. But condemning all forms of political violence, no matter where it originates from, is easy. That's like the bottom of the barrel least you can do. Say, hey, don't kill each other. Simple message. Don't kill each other. And Trump couldn't even do that. Trump came out, of course, before we even had the guy arrested, blamed everything on the left, attacked the left. These are terrorists. Announced, later on he's going to be doing investigations of all of us. Republicans turning in anybody on the left, insulting Charlie Kirk or mocking his death, getting them fired from their jobs. NBC News fired a reporter. Utter insanity, violations of our rights, cracking down on our freedom of speech. Stephen Miller came out and said that we're going to lose our freedom. Literally said they will lose their freedom on the left over this. And then we learn, oopsie-doo, it's actually a far-right groyper. But some Republicans, like Nancy Mace, of course, came out after it instead of saying, this is war, bring back the death penalty. And instead she's like, well, Charlie would want us to pray for the shooter, so let's just pray. So they're already back to thoughts and prayers. When they realized it was somebody on their side, they're like, oh, crap, thoughts and prayers, sorry, that's our standard thing, that's all we can do. But Trump didn't. Stephen Miller didn't. The entire administration did not. They're still putting targets on the back of every single person on the left. And they will not stop. They now have this opening that you can tell they have desperately wanted to come after all of us. It's irrational. It's based on lies and misdirection, absolutely. But they're using it, and it's working. Moulton's story about all these death threats is proof of that. Republicans want vengeance, just not against the side that did it. No. They're using it as an excuse to get vengeance on the people that had absolutely nothing to do with it. Thanks for watching, everyone. We're inching closer and closer to 1 million subscribers, and we're aiming to hit that goal before the year closes. So if you aren't subscribed to the channel, please do so, and Don't forget to like, comment, and share. Thanks for joining us as we head towards this huge milestone.